Hello and welcome to A1 Essential Grammar lesson number 6. My name is Stephanie and today we're talking about the present simple. In lesson 6 you will learn about the present simple tense. We're going to look at positive statements, we'll study the use, and we're also going to focus on the form. How do we make this tense? Let's begin with form. Please read the story. How many verbs are there? My name's Daniela. I'm a student. I come from Colombia and I live in London. I'm 21 years old. I enjoy films and I like ice cream. My favourite flavour is chocolate. At the weekends, I meet my friends and we go to the cinema. Now pause the slide. How many verbs can you find? How many did you get? Let's check your answers. Here they are. Did you have the same ones? In total, there are 10 verbs and they're all in the present simple tense. I like ice cream. You like ice cream. My brother likes ice cream. Veronica likes ice cream. The dog likes ice cream. Bruno and Marco like ice cream. What do you notice about how we make the present simple tense? Okay, let's look together. Singular. I like. You like. He likes. She likes. It likes. Plural. We like. You like. They like. Important. Notice the third person S. He, she and it, that's the third person, and we add an S to the present simple. Okay, time to practice. I'd like you to use the verb in the correct form. Let's look at an example together. Peter in Munich. Your verb is live. What do you think? Yes, Peter lives in Munich. Peter is the third person he. Remember, with he, we add an S. He lives in Munich. Good. Now it's your turn. Look at the 5 sentences. Can you use the verb in the correct form? Pause the slide here. Okay, and let's check your answers. Frederick and Sophia play tennis every Saturday. Frederick and Sophia, they play. Number 2, Mustafa enjoys films. Third person S. Number 3, I drink coffee in the morning. Number 4, we work in an office. And number 5, Anna reads in the evening. Anna, she, that's the third person, she reads with the S in the evening. Very well done if you got those correct. Now remember that some verbs in English are irregular, and this means that they do not follow a pattern. In lesson 1, we looked at the key verbs be, have, and do. Do you remember? I'd like you to pause the slide and complete this table for be, have, and do. Okay, let's compare. I am, you are, he is, she is, it is. We are, they are. Have. I have, you have, he has, she has, it has, we have, and they have. And do. I do, you do, he does, she does, it does, we do, and they do. A really useful table, this one, so please make a note of it. Okay, let's review. I'd like you to use be, have or do in the correct form. And I'd like you to complete the 10 sentences. Let's do the first one together. I am a student. Firstly, choose the right verb, be, have or do. And secondly, put it in the correct form. What do you think? I am a student. Good. Pause the slide and complete the rest. How did you do? Let's check. Number 2. She has 2 dogs and 3 cats. Number 3. They are French. Number 4. He does his homework every day. Number 5. We have brown eyes. Number 6. It is hot today. Number 7. You are late. Number 8. We do the cleaning on Sunday. Number 9. I have a laptop. And number 10. She does the vacuuming at the weekend. Excellent work if you got all of those correct. Now, there are other verbs that are irregular in the third person. Remember, the third person is he, she, or it. Let's look at some examples. Verbs that end s, sh, or ch become es. I pass, he, she, or it passes. I wash, he, she, or it washes. I watch, he, she, or it watches. Now we can also use this rule for go. I go, he, she, or it goes. This is really important, so do please stop and make a note of these irregular verbs. Now there's one more I want to share with you. Verbs that end in y become ies. I try, he, she or it tries. Again, note the spelling here. But not if the verb ends ay, ey, oy or uy. For these verbs, like enjoy, you simply follow the rule and use an s. He, she or it enjoys. Again, do please make a note of this. Okay, let's practice. Are these verbs regular or irregular? I'd like you to write the correct form of the verb in the present simple. Have a look at your 10 sentences. Let's do the first one together. He, English. Your verb is study. What do you think? He studies English. Very good. Please pause the slide and try the rest. Okay, how did you get on? Let's find out. Number 2, she kisses her husband. Number 3, it finishes at 5 p.m. Number 4, he stays at home. Number 5, she goes to work by bus. Number 6, he buys milk every day. Number 7, she pushes the button. Number 8, it flies well. Number 9, he catches a ball. And number 10, the company employs 5 people. Very well done if you got those correct. If you didn't, it's a good idea to go back and review the rules on the previous slide. Let's move on and think about the use. When do we use the present simple tense? We use the present simple for things that are always true, things that are true now, and things that happen regularly in the present. So 3 reasons why we use the present simple. Okay, I'd like you to decide if the sentence describes things that are always true, so a fact, things that are true now, or things that happen regularly in the present. In the present means now. Have a look at these sentences. Which category do they belong to? We'll do the first one together. The earth is round. Now, is this something that's always true? Is it something true now, or is it something that happens regularly? What do you think? Well, the answer is 1. The earth is round. This is something that's always true. Okay, pause the slide and have a go at the rest. How did you do? Let's check. They do their homework every evening. This is something that happens regularly. Every evening it's repeated. She's a student. This is something true now. Now she's a student. I am 40. It's true now. I'm 40. Last year I was 39. Next year I will be 41. I am 40 is something that's true now. Okay. I have a shower in the morning. What do you think? Good. This is something that happens regularly in the present. We live in Mexico City. Number 2. This is true now. Maybe in the future you will live somewhere else, but now you live in Mexico City. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. What do you think about this one? Well, this is always true. It's a fact. She wakes up at 7:30 a.m. Of course, this is something that happens regularly. It's a routine. He eats fruit for breakfast. Again, it's a routine. And the last one, ice is cold. This is something that's always true. So hopefully here you can see why we need to use the present simple. Let's have a look at each category in more detail. Okay, number 1, things that are always true. Remember, this is talking about facts. I'd like you to use a verb in the box to complete the sentences. Freezes, is, need, rises, and have. Here are your 5 sentences. These are things that are always true, so we use present simple. Pause the slide and choose the correct verb. Let's check your answers. Number 1, a Ferrari is very expensive. Number 2, the sun rises in the east. Number 3, flowers need water. Number 4, humans have 206 bones. And number 5, water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius. 5 facts, 5 things that are always true, and we use present simple tense for these. Okay, things that are true now. Can you complete the sentences for you? How old are you? I'm years old. Complete the sentence for you. Where do you live? What's your job? What do you like? And what do you enjoy? Things that are true now. Complete the sentences for you. And now I'd like you to complete for a friend. So this time you'll need to choose a verb as well. So think of a friend, he or she. Use a verb and then tell me how old they are. Pause the slide and complete these sentences. Okay, and finally, let's look at daily routine. What's happening in these pictures? We've got 8 pictures here. What can you see happening in these pictures? These are all part of a daily routine. Okay, let's have a look. I'd like you to match the verb to the picture. Have a shower. Eat lunch. Wake up. Watch TV. Go to bed. Eat dinner. Go to work or school. And get dressed. So we have verbs and expressions. Can you match to the pictures, please? Okay, our first one, have a shower. Then we had eat lunch. Wake up. Watch TV. Go to bed. Eat dinner. Go to work or school. And finally, get dressed. These are all part of a daily routine. But what order do you do them in? So I'd like you to think, what do you do first? For example, I wake up at 7 a.m. What about you? Can you put those 8 verbs into the correct order for you? Good. Well, that brings us to the end of lesson number 6. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.